Hello everybody, it's PJ the Web Gonzalez. Welcome to my channel. As you can see, I just finished my match. I lost the match. I lost the shiny. Oh no.
Someone say shiny?
I did.
Shiny!
And here with me is the new New York Championship Wrestling Women's Champion, Riley Sheppard, the gladiator of the geeks. So she fights for me too because I'm a geek. Yeah, I'm a total geek.
Yeah, D&D, right?
D&D. Yeah, I did LARP one time, and I know that you did LARPing one time. I did one LARP time, and then I was like, no, I don't want to, not an outdoors person, but like, it was enjoyable, I have to admit it. It was enjoyable getting to play the character live action. That was totally completely interesting, but I stick with D&D.
Right? And see, I'm the opposite. I tried D&D a few times and went, I gotta go outside and hit things, and went LARPing, and am Deep Elf Runecaster right here.
Nice. So that means that you cast spells? Like
I do. Well, it's a rune, and then when you cast it, you rub it off because the magic used the rune that you wrote.
That's an interesting magic system. Yeah, I dig that.
No spell packets like lightning bolt, no.
So let's talk about the match today because like we started wrestling each other back around, like I think it was like 2016 where I met you at the Monster Factory when I went to a seminar with Bill Demond down there, and then you got invited to Dynasty. I got invited to Dynasty. We were wrestling there, and then somehow New York Championship Wrestling got us here. The first title match for the Women's Championship. I was in that match. It was going to be a triple threat. Somehow it got turned into a fatal four-way, which was insane. During that match, you ended up injuring your ACL.
Yeah, I tore my ACL and MCL and still won the shiny.
And still she was the championship. So she couldn't wrestle. You had to get surgery, right?
I did. I had to get surgery. Was out for about a year in total and had to vacate my shiny.
So the title got vacant. It got frozen. So they did another match. Eventually, Corey Mink ended up winning that match. And then out of a sudden, eventually I ended up attacking Corinne at one of the shows.
That was weird.
What can I say? I cheated.
She's rude.
I cheated. Yeah. I'm rude. I'm not nice. So I ended up getting the shiny. And then I started working out some matches. And then out of a sudden, we got into late 2018. And that's when we started hearing rumors of the pandemic, and we had the Grand Prix where we did a little bit of storyline with my web. You ended up getting choked by my tag partner.
Yeah, you guys.
Because that's also been the we're very mean. I'm very mean. Like I use the whip and it's like So and then pandemic hits, and then I became the longest reigning women's champion. Because of a pandemic.
How many defenses?
I think one. It's okay. It's all right, And then we finally got to this. But during that time, like during my reign as champion, I began putting the Michelin to driver over. That's been the finisher. And I just like the storyline because it was little by little. Then we wrestled one match before the pandemic hit where you became the #1 contender.
Yeah.
And that was we have to live it there. We went into the pause, and then I was like, when this is going to happen? And then
waiting very impatiently.
I wanted this to happen last year, but honestly, I feel like I think it was better with the pandemic because I got more time to get more physical condition. I feel like today it felt like it felt good, Yeah.
Took each other to the limits today.
Oh yeah, it was brutal. Holy shit! Like I did stuff that I usually don't do, and then all of a sudden, like she jumped with her missile dropkick, which I've seen that multiple times now, and the crowd reaction was interesting, and then she ended up getting the title, and it's just a storyline. Like I just like the storyline, and I feel like it was amazing to share that one with you, and mostly because honestly, like, and you know this, so I don't have to like say very low because you know this. I'm transgender. In all honesty, like, since I came back, I wasn't interested in belts or anything like that. When they told me that, oh yeah, we're giving the title, I was like, what the hell? No, I don't need a title. I'm too old for that. And then all of a sudden, I get a title. I'm like, okay, I take it. But also, not many companies like getting booked as a trans woman, like even for my size, because I'm big. I'm really big. Like, and
you're powerful and you're strong.
I am.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes difficult. So like, not many promotions will have done that of giving me the belt. I don't think it would have ever happened if I was working for a different promotion. And this company just gave me the chance. And look, I've been training for years. I've been training, I started in 1999. 2000, I went to a Monster Factory, but at that time, Danny Cage was not the one in charge. It was Larry Sharp. And I still remember over that. And down there, I learned the ring psychology, like polish my chain wrestling a little bit better. It was great learning there. And then you are second generation from the Monster Factory.
I am.
And to me, it's just like passing one generation to the
The
next.
torch, passing
the torch,
the
passing the
and
torch.
the shiny.
But I just like the
This is the torch.
storyline here. I like what they did here. I like how the way that they book the matches that we have here, because sometimes, like in some places, there's not too much chance of like storyline, developing a storyline like this, and I do like what they did here.
Yeah,
You
and
agree?
it gave an opportunity for the freaks and the geeks and the outcasts to be able to represent, and that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah. So I think we went like 5 minutes, which is good, So yeah, that's how I got on my channel. Stay safe, everybody. Get vaccinated, please. I want this pandemic to be over, honestly. Like, you do too. Yeah.
I want to wrestle everyone. Please let it be over.
All right. Peace, everybody. See you next time. Bye. And thank you, Riley.